Alright guys, how's it going? Welcome back to the Mail Stand. If you've never watched the Mail Stand before, this is a series where I read out emails that I've received. They could be from people I've known for almost 30 years of running Cop Talk, or they could be from complete strangers. So because of that, I need you to take them with a huge pinch of salt. I could be reading something to you thinking, what a load of rubbish, who's going to believe that shite? Or I could be thinking, I wish I could tell them who it was from. Now, the thing is, these videos, if you like, Mail Stand is usually for channel members, but I'm a bit behind on things. So I want to get these out to everyone, because when I do it for channel members, I've got to do two versions, one for the members' website. And I just want to get caught up, really, on a few things. I do apologise, my eye is hanging out of my head. It's very sore, I'm not sure why. So yeah, I want a bit of sympathy, all right? Okay, let's crack on. So this email came in 3 days ago. It's just titled Salah. It came in on the 28th of March, 2026 at 2:29 p.m. UK time. All right, so 2:30 in the afternoon. On the 28th of March, I like to tell you the times in case there was anything going on social media at that time, or maybe we were playing a game at certain times, you know, maybe we lost and someone's got an agenda or they're angry, whatever. So I just like to point out the date and times. So it's a very long email. I'm going to read it slowly to you to make sure that I shouldn't read anything out. I did just read it before I started recording. I don't think there's any names in it or anything, but let's have a look, right? So it says here, the reason Salah came out with the rant at Leeds is very simple. His agent has for definite been speaking to clubs in Saudi, even speaking to two teams in October, and I think it says October 25th there. It says 25, so I assume it means October 25th. And also in January, and then it says 26. And has been offered a 3-year double his wages offer, whatever that is, receiving at Liverpool. My mate knows for absolute certainty that these talks happened. I remember discussing these on here with you at the time. And it was engineered by Salah's camp to get him out of Liverpool on a free. So as much as we love Salah, I take his leaving statement, as you often say, with a huge pinch of salt. My mate has also stated that the offer is there from clubs in Saudi, however, nothing has even been put in writing. The offer has given his agent a benchmark to put to other clubs to get him the best deal possible. If you remember, my mate told you about Salah and Slot's situation not being resolved, and it is equally as much fault as Salah as it was Slot's. And he also told you to ignore the line coming out of LFC that it was resolved, as it was not. And we did go over that at the time, do you remember? He did also let you know ages ago about the talks concerning Salah's agent and Saudi clubs. That was months ago. So that is the real reason Salah is leaving: money. Because I think some people want to use it against Arne Slot, to be honest with you guys. Whether you agree with that or not, there's people with agendas. I try to be very transparent with my views, you know, like how I feel about things. I would never in my life have a go at a manager or a player, you know, because of a claim or a rumour, because it suits my narrative, if that makes sense. And some people, you know, obviously want Slot gone, so they will be, even if they don't know it's true, they'll be saying, oh, it's because Salah doesn't want to play with him anymore. So you just got to be careful with these things. And again, take it all with a pinch of salt. Make your own opinions, form your own opinions. It's not going to make any difference. It doesn't matter, does it? Because it's happening. That's the way I look at it. Once a player announces intention to leave Liverpool, that's fine by me. I ain't got a problem with it, you know. Wish them well if they leave professionally, if they've given good service to us. Mo Salah's a legend, will be missed. I never fall into the like, oh my God, are we going to replace something? Because, you know, over the years, maybe I'm a little bit older than you, but I've seen, you know, some brilliant players leave that. When I was younger, I used to think, how would we survive, you know, without John Barnes or Ian Rush or whatever? We move on. And yeah, it can take time sometimes, but we just, you know, I'm grateful to Salah for what he's done, and whatever is going on in the background, that's up to him and his agent, who I'm not very keen on, to be honest. I don't think the club particularly like him either. But who likes agents? Not many people like agents. But I do think he's a bit of a numpty. What's his name? I always forget his name. Run me a bath. I always remember it from Run me a bath. Run a bath. Ram a bath. Remy Abbas. No, Remy's my dog. Remy Abbas. Rami Abbas. That's it. Rami Abbas. He's got a massive chip on his shoulder, him, regarding people on social media. Now, we know that people, usually I have social media behind me, but it's not there. We know that the Twitter twats and whatever, but they're, those people, whether you like them or not, right, they're chasing the dollar, aren't they, right, with the rumours, the bullshit and everything. They're not in a privileged position, they don't have, millions in the bank or anything. They do what they do to get by in life, whether you agree with it or not. I don't agree with it, but everyone's circumstance is different. And he's the agent who's always forever, slaughtering people. Oh, they were on their mobile phone and they were taking pictures of themselves. It's like, I don't know, I feel like he hates women that are like just showing off on social media. I wonder if he's been stung with something like that. I don't know. Yeah, there's plenty of pictures where he puts on Instagram of himself prancing around with his fucking, I'm ranting. No, I just don't understand it. If you follow him closely, he's always taking shots at these people. And, if you're a football agent, you think you'd be more professional and just think, well, this is the modern world. This is what football fans do, or they make rumours, the bullshit. And we all know that. I just can't believe it. But I feel there's something happened there with him and someone that's leaving him because I've just been in a restaurant and I saw two girls taking pictures of themselves when they're having dinner. Do you know what I mean? Fuck off, so what, let them do what they want. Yeah, it's annoying, right? But maybe one of them, makes a few bob from OnlyFans or something like that. You know what I mean? What's wrong with him? Weirdo. Anyway, I'll leave it with you guys. That's the email. And it looks like the mail stand is going to be available to everyone today. So what do you think? Here comes the grift. If you enjoy my videos, please thumbs up the video. Please drop me a comment on anything discussed in this video. There's a love heart under the video, which is the super thanks, which enables me to provide my channel, same as the channel membership. And there's 3 links in the video description, alternative ways of supporting me. Without your support, I won't be here. And I won't be in a pub on a Saturday if it worked for you using the Revolut link in the video description, because that's my beer kitty on a Saturday. And it's empty after last weekend because my local team, we won. We've gone back to top of league and our rivals lost. So, yeah, a few drinks were consumed on Saturday. All right, guys, I will leave it with you. I'll speak to you very soon.